Storm Team 29 forecast.
Enjoyed a pretty nice January day. Made up to a high of 50 at the airport. Currently 43. Just some high clouds working in. Clouds will certainly thicken up here tonight. 38 at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave, touching 44 for high today. Expecting temperatures overnight in the low to mid 30s across central Virginia. Some upper 20s and low 30s in the valley. Now, we may drop off quickly until thicker clouds arrive. Then temperatures will kind of level off. This is just a planner for tomorrow. But in the morning, some areas north and west, the Blue Ridge Mountains, the valley, will be dealing with some icy issues. Otherwise, it's a cold rain, and temperatures just slowly climb as we head through the day. Our warmest period will likely be this time tomorrow night and beyond, as many of us will see numbers in the low and mid 50s. And the wind really starts to pick up more so late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. But in the morning, we have a winter weather advisory for the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Shenandoah Valley, the Alleghenies farther to the west. Certainly a little bit of ice on untreated elevated surfaces could cause some slippery issues in the morning, perhaps as much as a trace to perhaps 2/10 of an inch. I think the higher amounts will be the ridge tops, certainly of the Blue Ridge, but something to be mindful of early tomorrow morning. That goes into effect at 4 a.m. Now we're talking about heavy rain, a flood watch, not only for our area, but much of the mid-Atlantic with this storm system. It's going to pull in plenty of moisture out of the Gulf and the Atlantic, and so we're looking at rainfall amounts on the order of 2 to 3 inches with localized higher amounts, maybe up to 4. So small creek and stream flooding. Urban flooding, if you live near flood-prone areas, certainly take those precautions. Areas that normally flood, be prepared for that. In addition, the wind picks up. Currently, a wind advisory for the Blue Ridge Mountains. That will likely encompass all of us at some point, but the highest gust at the higher elevations up to 50, but we could easily be looking at 30, 40 mile per hour gusts. This is a snapshot tomorrow night, and you can see those winds gusting over 20, 30 miles an hour, and taking us into Wednesday morning, we still have gusts 20, 40 miles an hour across the region. So with saturated soils, that could certainly cause some issues and potentially some power outages. So early in the morning, maybe 4 or 5, here we break out with a little bit of wintry precip, mainly out to the west. Otherwise, it's a cold rain, and the rain picks up as we head through the morning and into the afternoon. And by afternoon, we're dealing with basically moderate to heavy rain. Here we are around noon, 2, 3 o'clock, some very heavy rain falling, prompting some flooding potential. And then by tomorrow evening, this will begin with the heaviest rain moving out, some lingering showers certainly, and certainly Wednesday will be windy, but more improved conditions. So clouds are beginning to roll in tonight. The main storm is back here across West Texas and Oklahoma. Blizzard conditions on that northwest side. Severe weather for areas like Houston and New Orleans under a tornado watch. Houston is the site of tonight's National Football Championship game. Area of low pressure is going to lift up towards Chicago. That means that storm track is going to pull in moisture off the Gulf and the Atlantic and right up the eastern seaboard. Again, you can see some of the winter weather alerts out across that portion of the country. So for us tonight, the clouds thicken, upper 20s, low 30s, get closer to 4 or 5 a.m. We'll start to see some precip overspread the region. Early wintry mix, mainly north and west. Otherwise, the cold rain becomes heavy and the temperatures climb throughout the course of the day. Hence that first alert weather day for an action-packed Tuesday weather-wise. Wednesday, it's windy, but a little bit more settled. And then Thursday, looking good. Friday right now brings the next chance of rain in here. And right now, the weekend trending cooler, but action-packed with a pretty dynamic storm system rolling in with rain. And some of that will be heavy tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much, Eric. And don't you get caught in that rain. The Storm Team 29 weather app can help you plan your day. You can check the forecast anytime, track the radar, get hour-by-hour forecasts, and important